let's just get this over with. I've promised for a while to do my review of Vultures 2. I made a review when Vultures 2 first came out and it was everywhere. I scrapped that review because I didn't want to be dishonest and just jump on the hate bandwagon. I wanted to wait a while, especially after Kanye announced that he was going to update it on digital streaming platforms like he did The Life of Pablo. But this isn't A Life of Pablo. This is Vultures 2 with Ty Dolla $ign, an album that has Bomb on it. One of the most objectively bad songs I've ever heard in my life. It's a stain, honestly, on Kanye's legacy and his discography, because, like, Watch the Throne, as mid as that album can be, did not have anything like Bomb on it. Like, I think that Bomb single-handedly lowers this album from getting like a 5 or 5.5 to an immediate 4. So, spoiler alert. The album's score is 4. The specific score is like better. I think it's like a 5.2, and that's me subtracting as much as possible I can from the album. And honestly, that specific score comes from just Promotion being as good as Promotion is.
We going everywhere but broke. Like we always do with this.
Guys, I gave Promotion a 10 out of 10. I'll explain why in a second. This album definitely misses. It shoots and it misses a lot. So first, the good. There isn't a lot that's good. There's 16 tracks, I think, on Vultures 2, and I only like about 4 of them. One of them I absolutely love, which is Promotion, a 10 out of 10 song. When I heard it, I was like, I send it to the 7th plane of everything, because, I mean, just... Guys, I love melodic bangers. Who doesn't love a melodic banger? It's my #1 replayed song of the year, and I'm absolutely sure that it will stay as my #1 most played song of the year, because, I mean, it's just that good. #2 off this album, I would say, is Time Moving Slow. I like the dance vibes on the song, the chord progression, I like it all, it's great. I know lots of people have an issue with the line, reach for the popcorn, oops, that's my something. I don't have an issue with that. I actually think the line is quite humorous, and it's kind of a fun line to rap to, so I like it. I'm gonna say my third favorite song is tied, 530 and Sky City. I like Sky City because it's a leak, and I have so many emotions attached to that leak. I've already had the local file of City in the Sky on my phone for years, listening to it, thinking Kanye would never release it, and he releases it, and he did me very dirty. But it kind of grew on me. I think that Sci-Hi, whatever his name is, his verse is not that bad. It actually grew on me. Now, I'm a little bit mad that Kanye cut, you know, some of my favorite parts. For example, the "We're building in the sky, a brand new world for you and I." I love that so much. I mean, in the leak, they repeat that line like 4 or 5 times, and just every time it's repeated, I begin to ascend further. And then they only have it like once or twice in the release version. And why? For us to get an extra Kanye verse that isn't even that good? It would be higher if it was the version I know, but it's not, so it's not higher. 530, on the other hand, I get angry about, mainly because 530 is constantly compared to Runaway by some delusional Kanye fans, which I am a delusional Kanye fan, but I would never do that. Runaway is Kanye's masterpiece. He's never topping that song. It's one of the greatest songs ever made. But the fact that some people would look at the mumbling in Runaway and go, "Hey guys, it's just like the mumbling outro in Runaway." Get out of here. Literally, get out of here. How dare you? That's not even a valid comparison. Oh my goodness. You can hear the fact that Kanye literally in the song of 530 is mumbling because he just doesn't know what to say. In Runaway, you know what he's saying. He's mumbling, but he's mumbling the hook because it's a representation of the world not listening to him. It's the greatest song ever made, and if you guys disagree, I don't care. Actually, it's not the greatest song ever made. It's the second greatest song ever made. It's still a GOAT song, but 530 doesn't go anywhere near it. Now, that said, not a horrible song, not a bad song, not an amazing song. I would venture it gets pretty close to being a great song. It is catchy at some points, and I do like the idea of it being a look at what alcoholism does, because the song is about how his car is stolen and he's at this low point because of Hennessy and Patron. This text is courtesy of Patron. That's a lyric from the song. So, I mean, I guess it's not a bad song. And now for the rest of it. I have to take this very quick pause and mention this. Lifestyle. It's on my phone, but it's a local file. And that is because the released version of Lifestyle, even the updated version, is bad. The original version, with the production by London on the track and the OG Wheezy Beat, that's the superior version with Ty Dolla $ign on the hook, like it should be. That's the superior version. It makes it an unlistenable experience and a supremely enjoyable song and a great song. It takes Wheezy's, and I'm not talking about the producer now, I'm talking about the rapper, Wheezy's actual rap, and makes it oh so great. And just like I'm singing my heart out to it whenever I hear the OG version. The other version that we actually got is not good at all. Like every time I hear that, I'm just like, please let me hear the OG. I can't take it. Like the only time I can take the OG production is with Ty's verse. There are remade versions that have the OG production, but then when it gets to Ty's verse, we have the new production, and I guess that's okay. It's still kind of annoying, especially the duck sound. Dang duck sound. Kanye, why do you do this to me? So, I'm not listening to that song. I don't like it on the release version. And remember, I'm talking about the released version. The updated version perhaps, but this is still the released version. Miles was on Bomb, and that improved Bomb, but guess what? The Bomb version that we still have, the released one, is still the crap one, meaning that the score is a 1. Bomb is just a horrifyingly bad song. Song killed my kids. No. It's that bad though. Before I talk about anything else, I want to address Field Trip. Field Trip is like right now on Apple Music, at least Kanye's top song or second song. And lots of people seem to like Field Trip, and the only part I like about it is Kanye in the beginning going, "This ain't quiche, this is cheddar," or something like that. Doesn't even make sense, but I like it. But other than that, the song is not that good. In fact, it low-key sucks. Like most of the album. Can we have a good is this too much to ask? Forget that. Yeah. Field Trip is not that good. I don't get why y'all gas it up like you do. You do, though. The features on the album, forgettable. Most of it, except for Promotion, Future does amazing. And Wheezy on Lifestyle is good, too. Other than that, y'all suck. The rest of the album, beginning with Slide, Fried, which, by the way, Fried is just Carnival. A suckier version of Carnival. Dead, forgettable. Forever Rollin', I just remember him saying, "Forever Rollin'," and I just remembered that Lil Baby's on the song, but other than that, I don't know anything about it. And I've listened to it like twice or 3 times. A lot of the album is just purely forgettable. There's My Soul on it. A song that had potential, but it falls flat on its face. There's River, not a bad song by any stretch of the imagination, but it's missing something. I'd want to be nice and be like, hey, this is a 5. This is a 4.5. But I'm giving this a 4 because it's Kanye. I've heard people who aren't professional musicians crank out better music than this. It's pretty bad, and it will forever be a stain on Kanye's legacy, and the fact that there are people out there who are like, No, y'all are being hard on Vultures too. It's actually really good. No, it's not. Stop it. It's not good. At that rate, you guys should call The Big Day a good album. If you think this project is good, you owe Chance the Rapper an apology. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, por favor, if you haven't already. And also remember, there's two things I know. I know that Jesus is king and that JT, moi, knows best. See you guys next time.